can do it every day. Early morning, they'll do rhymes, they'll do stories. After that, when whatever you are introducing, you just repeat that. Okay, take any two objects, that only just ulta palta, you do it and show. On, in, under, let them be pakka with that. Then move on to the next, in front of, behind. Again, you can take them to the field or ground or to the park. Again, so many trees will be there. Okay, just make one child to stand beside the tree and ask, who is standing beside the tree, who is standing in front of the tree. Okay, one tree is enough. 4 children, you just make them near, behind, in front of the tree, all those things. You just go on asking the question to the children. Now they'll understand, practically they'll understand. Okay. Then after this, when the child is able to read and write, you know, we are going to do individual activity. Okay. Ask the child to have sitting mat and chowki at the place of presentation. Ask him to bring writing material onto the mat. You know, writing material means he has to bring the pencil, writing pad and a piece of paper. So you're going to, it will be ready every day. It should be ready in Montessori method. Okay. Go with the child to the place of display and introduce the symbol. Okay, the symbol will be there for the preposition if you want, or else no. Okay, then ask the child to write the sentence. Okay, again you can ask to write one, or you can just show. Write, where is the book? On the table. Ask him to write that sentence. Okay, then ask the child which is the preposition in that particular sentence. Ask him to cut it and put it in a bowl. Or else you can give ready sentences to the child. As I told you, now it's a computer word. You can take, at least in one sheet of paper, you can take 10 sentences, take a printout, cut it, give to the child, ask him to recognize all the prepositions, cut the prepositions and put it in the container or a bowl. Yeah, of course. Yeah, orally, obviously. That's what. Group activity is when the children are ready. If you think, yes, I can teach this. Because even LKG children, they can say no, on, in, under. Few things they can say no. See, if you teach, really they'll learn. But it's a problem with us. Can I teach? Even you can teach for pre-nursery children. Nursery, small children you can teach. Yeah, opposite. See, whatever you teach, but the child should be visualized. Simply don't teach. I have seen how they teach. Tall, short. One hand will be here, one hand will be here. Tall means what? Tall. Where is the tall one? Simply tall, short. Whenever you ask, tall, short. But you make something where they can visualize that. Again, differences, who is tall, who is short. Maybe in the classroom itself you can select. See, he is tall, he is short. Again you change the tall one. Now he is tall, he is short. Again you change short one. See, now in the same manner the activity continues. Now the children will be able to relate that to the outer world. Whatever you teach, that should be related to the outer world. Simply, blindly you don't teach anything. Okay, these are the basic concepts they are learning. Now they are not writing any essay or they are not writing any KS, IS exam. But when they go to first standard and all those things, they are going to use these things while writing the answers. When they go to first standard, they will give is the mat. The child should be able to write. The mat is on the table. You are preparing that concept here. Otherwise, what happens when he goes to first standard? Those who can buy it, they'll buy it. Afterwards, they will forget that. If they learn in this proper manner, it's going to remain in their whole life. Okay, just think. Whatever they learn here, it's going to remain throughout the life. This stage is really very, very important in child's life. Okay, yeah. Got it? Okay, see, you can write so many sentences. The book is on the table, the boy jumps, so many things. Over, under, so many prepositions. No, one by one you start teaching. Whenever you get an opportunity with the objects, you just go on asking. Maybe the children, they are not working because whole 3 hours, sometimes the children will get bored. So what they'll do, they'll go for mopping work, sweeping work, some EPL activities they will enjoy, cutting the vegetables, okay, pounding, they'll take channa, they'll start pounding, they'll distribute to their friends, because when they're not interested in this, they'll go. Automatically it's children, no? At that time you can call those children, you can do these activities. Okay, direct aim to help the child to know the nature of the object, to recognize them in sentences. Okay, indirect object help the child to prepare himself for writing activity. Okay, this is preposition. Conjunction, yes. Connecting words, yes. See, all these things are individual activities, same. You have to write on a paper, they have to cut it. Either because in Montessori, you will get a symbols for each and everything. Okay, so maybe next class I'll just download, or else I'll show you. I'll just download and show you now. You'll get a fixed materials like this. Okay, this is, yeah, symbols. See, for so many, these are called grammar symbols. Okay. Okay, you'll get a plastic one. Okay, if you see in the net, you'll get it. Okay, either you can do it. If you are not getting that, no problem. Give a bowl to the child, let him cut and put it in the bowl. That's enough. Okay. Yeah, conjunctions are which connects two phrases, two sentences, two nouns, two verbs, two objects, etc. Okay. So pairing words. Anybody is handling UKG? Okay. They'll teach pairing words. Shoes and socks. Spoon and fork. Table and chair. Lock and key. Bread and jam. Cup and saucer. No. Instead of teaching that, yeah. Okay. Give invitation. Ask the children to have their sitting mats. Okay. Now, one example I'll teach you. I need, if you have some, yeah, light color, yeah, blue color, yeah, pen. Yeah. Now you tell me how many pens we have here. Which color is this? Okay. Now you can say, see, by taking each pencil, this is pink pen, this is black pen, this is blue pen. Okay. Tie it, the rubber band. Now I have pink pen and black pen and blue pen. Okay, when we have together, we are going to join that and. Go, right? When it is separate, I don't bother. This is black pen. This is separate. But when they are together, I have black and pink pen. Or else I have black pen and pink pen. Right? So, tie with rubber band and say to children, I have pink pen, I have black pen, I have blue pen. Okay. Then you can explain however the child understands. When I put and, it means they are together. Okay. What do you like to eat with bread? Jam. So, you will eat bread and jam. No? What do you wear before putting the shoes? Socks. So, socks and shoes, both you are going to wear together, no? So, socks and shoes. So, now you start giving many examples. the concept what the children should understand, when we have more than two objects with us or two verbs in a sentences or two sentences, we are going to join that with the and. Okay, only and we are going to teach in this particular age. Other things but, yens, while, so many are there, that we are not going to teach at this age, only and. Because we are teaching pairing words, because when you see some books, UKG books or senior KG books, you will see that pairing words. That's why whatever the important things I am teaching you people. Because when you go to, maybe if you go to any method, you go Montessori method or traditional method, whatever it is, okay, you should, when they just no management, they'll say you have to teach a preposition, you have to teach conjunctions, pairing words. And enough, ma, because even in upper KG they write only one sentence or two sentences together. Because we don't use all those words. Because when you teach also, it will be of no use. Let the children learn the basic things enough. Yeah, or when you have two objects, see. Yes, you can teach. Slowly you can teach. See, now I have black pen and blue pen. So now you tell me which pen do you want? Do you want black pen or blue pen? See, when you are using or, it can't be together. You have to choose any one. Okay, you can say chocolates, you can keep one side biscuits. You want biscuits or chocolates. Any one you have to select, no? That time you are going to use or. But here what happens? We can't use this in the sentences. You just think when you are teaching these small children, you can't use. Maybe while speaking we can use, but we are not going to teach in writing or something else. So it's up to you. If you want to teach, you teach, but follow these methods or whatever the method where the children can understand in a better way. That is what we need. No? They'll tell, teach pairing words. She is there in one class, she is there in one class. But nobody will come and see, no, how she is teaching. No, you have to teach whatever the method I say. Nobody will say that. It's up to you. See, these are the very easy things. Instead of making them to write and understand and all those things, do with lots of activities. Now they'll understand, and then individual activity you give some Nitish and Dharnesh are friends. Okay, R also you can teach, A-R-E-R, A-N-D and. Okay, all those are connecting words. No? So whatever you want to teach, you teach. After the children, if you think, yes, my children are understood this concept, you can give individual activity in a slips of paper. Ask the children to write, or you write and give, let them cut. All maybe conjunction words you can teach A-R-E-R, A-N-D and O-R-R. Maybe if you have thought, yeah. R is not a conjunction, sorry, and. Yeah. Okay, so and or whatever you teach, but. So whatever you teach, you just write it in a slips of paper, give to the children, let them cut. At least they should be able to recognize that particular conjunction in the sentence. Or else if the children are not able to do, then please don't teach. The children are able to teach, you teach. Okay, because few schools, I'll tell you, they won't be having connecting to, see, KG will be always separate. First standard, whatever they want, they'll start teaching. See, if you people have a connection, yes, I am teaching till year, the same method you people can follow in first standard, so that that continuity will be there for the children, so that they'll understand in a better way. Why it's happening? Because whatever you teach in LKG, UKG, just they'll forget everything. First standard, they'll start in their own method, own teaching, they'll stick on to that old traditional method, and Because of that, the children will not get that much benefit in standards. At least if you teach, whatever you teach, if you teach in a correct manner, in a proper manner, and no, at least they'll remember that much. Yes. How do you teach singular and plural? One and many. Okay. So objects you can prepare one by. See, this is for LKG, you can do it. Because we don't teach. If you teach also, orally we'll teach even. Okay. So what you can do? Some colorful pictures, one by, two boys or many boys, one apple, many apples, like that. Okay. Now give one set of cards. Okay. Ask the children to maybe singular cards, arrange it, then give another set of cards, let them see, here one boy is standing, here many boys, here one apple is there, here many apples. So now you can say, when only one is there, we say boy, B-O-Y, boy, a cat, okay, cat, cat. When two cats, more than one cat, we say cats. Now we have to add yes. Okay, that concept you can teach. Now you have to say cats. Yeah. That's why association of symbols and sounds. Maybe she is not able to not identify, associate. See, when you show cat, okay, so what you have to do? You have to do some cutouts. Or you just write A to Z in one sheet of paper. Okay, now as a child, which is the first sound in cat? She is able to say k. Then individually you need to see, when you say cat, which is the first sound, she has to write. Because why how they have thought at in a separate and k. Cat, k, at. Then she'll write k. At means A-T. She doesn't know the difference between a and t. That's going together to her. At. Because they have thought maybe family words, at words. K, at, cat. B, at, bat. Yeah, of course you have to teach. See, you can see, when you say cat, which is the first sound, ask her to write C. After k, if she doesn't know, even you can help her. After k, let her not say at. Let her say a, then t. Okay, when she's understood, because this is the problem, they won't follow properly. They ask to teach phonics, somehow they'll teach. But phonics is a single sound. Okay, this is family words, they're teaching family words, at words. Yeah, at, am. Am means am only, they'll understand am. Because those children, they are not able to say am. They're saying am. That's the problem. Okay, you can teach singular, no need to write this. If you want, you can write and keep, or else no need. In the same manner, you can do for genders also. Because in UKG they are teaching match, or write the other gender of mother, boy, sister. Sorry. Okay, So, which one? Sure. No, no, no. It's little tough. Which one? Yeah, that you can teach. See, later on, because don't teach together. Okay. See, first you are going to teach this. Even you can't teach bus. Buses, ES they have to add. So those things will be confusion for the children. First you teach only adding yes. Then you can go for ES. Then you can go for, see, we don't say women's, we say women. Okay. See here, A is there, no, here you have to write N, E. Man, men. Okay. Those things in a separate. First let them be perfect with these things, then move on to the next one. Together it will be little. See, when you are giving the pictures, automatically they will put. Again they will say man, man's, woman, woman's. No, that time you can see, that time you can give those pictures, ask them to pronounce, they will say man's, then you have to say this is not man's, you have to say men. Okay, then let them write that. Okay. Yes, even genders also same thing. Collect the pictures, ask the children to match the opposite one. Okay. Here, sister, brother, queen, king. This is for genders. Even opposites you can teach like this. Genders also you can teach lion, lioness. Okay. Even birds, animals, whatever you want to teach, along with the pictures you can teach. Again same thing. Yes, dog, puppy, young ones you can teach. Cat, kitten, cow, calf, hen, chicken, lion, cub. Homes of animals you can teach. Bird, nest. Okay. Along with the pictures. Small flashcards what you are doing now for your aeroplane and the other side apple and all those things. You can just, all these pictures, maybe bird lives in nest. Okay, bird picture, small picture. Okay, again fish picture, hen, horse, lion, whatever it is, and homes of animals. You can just cut it and paste it how we are doing for our language flashcards or whatever it is. Okay, then I'll give the children to arrange all the, okay, homes. They can first, homes, pictures of homes, maybe nest, water, coop and all those things they can arrange. And you give the name slips or flashcards, name cards, ask the children to read and place it next to that. Now visually they'll understand. So in this manner you can teach as many things as possible. Even in the same manner you can teach Hindi also. Okay. Even in Hindi you will be having a small movable alphabet box. Sandpapers you will be having. Okay, as we have for our numbers and alphabet, we will be having Hindi sandpapers also. Okay, or else it depends. If you want Hindi or Kannada, it depends. Okay, in the same manner you start teaching the Hindi also. Okay, small movable alphabet box also. Small pieces we have now. In the same manner we will be having in Hindi also. So you can teach. Matras you are going to teach now. See, for A nothing. A means A plus this they have to put for A. So all these things you will be having. Okay. So you can teach Hindi also in the same manner. It depends on the school, again. Because so many schools they teach only letters. If you start from LKG, if they start some ICSE schools, If they start from LKG, you can teach Barakadi in UKG, but matras. It depends on the school. No, many schools they teach in UKG. ICSE they'll teach in UKG. But as per my knowledge, they'll teach only the letters. Because so many ICSE schools, they won't teach Kannada. They'll teach Hindi. So whatever, if it is Kannada or Hindi or whatever it is, through sandpapers or like this, you can teach. Yeah. By this we are going to conclude our language session. Any doubts from the beginning? Yeah, what is adverb? Yeah, what is adverb? Describes the verb. Okay. Now, see, ask the child to walk. Okay. Now, the child starts walking. Not like this. Slowly. Not like this. Fast. Okay. So, Rahul is running very fast. Rahul walks slowly. No? Walk is a verb. We are describing that. That is called adverb. Adjective means describes the object. Right. So, hair. Hair is a noun. Yeah. So, hair is a noun. So, I have long hair, short hair, apple. When you describe the apple, all those words called adjectives are describing words. So, adverbs is nothing but it's going to describe verbs. So, he speaks softly, but he speaks loudly. He is speaking. That speak is a verb. We are describing how he speaks, how he runs, how he walks, how he sleeps. Even sleeping also they will describe how they sit. He is sitting quietly. Okay, all those things are called adverbs. It depends on the school again, because they will teach describing words. You can introduce. Now that's why actually for noun we say as naming words, describing words, action words. Or else if they can teach for first standard also, because first standard they are going to teach a second. See, this Montessori method, that's what I am telling, not only till 6 years, this language and arithmetic and whatever it is, we can teach till 4th standard we have a materials. So these things if you can't do in UKG or somewhere, they can do in first standard. Whenever they introduce this adverb, they can follow this method. Second standard, of course, I'll agree. But now you open any UKG books, you'll see. Which school? So how did you go? because I've seen in standards, no, simply through the books, just they'll teach like that. Yeah, because everything through activities. Yeah, see, until it's going to register in their mind, you have to do through activities. Once it has been registered, we are doing individual activity with writing only, no? Writing, of course, at the end. At the end, we have to write. Of course, yes. But before that, they should know it, right? If they doesn't know, simply if they copy, what is the use? Even so many schools, the child is not able to recognize A, simply they'll do A. They'll write 10 pages of A. He knows naming words, something like that, or he doesn't know anything. See, even for UKG children, I am handling that. I am going to tell them. See, I am going to write them on the board, maybe 6 or 7 sentences. So they have to underline the nouns, naming words or nouns or whatever it is. Now,
They won't mention that word.
oh, you are talking about that particular name. See, whatever it is at the end, you have to say these are called prepositions. That to remember prepositions, prepositions. See, whenever I say you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do like this. See, each and every class I'll be telling you, just see according to the child you have to teach. You have to teach in this method. So what happens, this whole 8 or 9 months, you are listening to me. And next after 2-3 months, you are going to work with the children. Then at least you'll recall, yes, I have to do this, I have to do this. Here I am telling you have to do this, you have to do this. After that you will think, yes, I have to do this. See, that you will go to, it's going to change, yes, I have to do this, I have to do this. See, in the same manner even for the child. You just keep on telling now as a teacher, keep on telling this is prepositions, we are writing prepositions. Maybe whatever the heading you give, you just keep on telling that. Or else heading you give prepositions. Under that you give use of in, on, under, whatever it is. No, or else it will be difficult when they goes to higher classes. See, they doesn't know across. See that across is also a preposition, but even 5th, 6th children, they will not be knowing what is across. See, these are the practical problems. That's why I am telling, use this way of teaching. Always adopt this way of teaching instead of simply writing on the board and whatever they are given in the book. Of course, you follow that book. That's why I am telling you, nobody will come and ask you why you are teaching in this method. Nobody will ask. At last, you will be in your classroom, inside the classroom. Your children. So that's what I am telling. See, that's what, be little dedicated. Because that only 3 hours you are going to be with the children. That 3 hours is very much important in the child's life in a day. If they waste that, what they've learned at the end of the day, you're wasting their time, right? Of course, no. See, when you start in the school, but the method, again, it depends. If you have 40 children in a class, what can you do? So many schools, they'll be having 40 children, and again, they need to provide some manipulatives, right? If they don't provide, you can't do. All those things are practical problems. After that also, please adopt whatever you can do. Okay, maybe you don't have these materials. Use these ideas. Whatever the general materials available, please use those materials and teach your children. Okay, always be a little different from other teachers. Maybe here you are attending all the classes and you know you are attending so many classes and you know everything, even including physical education, everything we are teaching here. Of course, yes, very nice. But what happens next year? You will go and you will join some schools. There maybe they are following this method. Okay, why I should worry? Whatever you learnt, whatever they are following, let me also follow that only. Why I should waste my energy? Yeah, it's too much. See, as a parent or as a school management, we can't say anything. But as a teacher inside the classroom, I am not telling you don't follow what they say. You follow that. Apart from that, what can you do for your children? Something extra. Yes, you need to give a definition, give. They are telling you to give the definition, you give it. Parents, they want this, you give. Parents want homework every day. You can't do, you give. But homework will not help the child to learn. Just will copy it and come. What's the use? See, management, even some... See, it happens. One child comes to me for the tuition, UKG. He studies in ICSC school only. What they are given, you know, it's a practical problems. Okay, from the beginning, nothing was there. Okay, at the end, English, almost 12 headings. Okay, almost 12 headings, everything new to the child. Nothing has been taught all these days. Suddenly, what they are given in the EVS, GS, General Science class book, so many things. But they are not at all done anything. Okay, simply now, only for the examination purpose, they have sent it. Again, every day they are doing test. The child doesn't know what is that. Okay, the child is coming to me every evening, that's my work. So every day, whatever the test is there for the next day, I am going to prepare for the child. What he does, yes, who am I is the heading, I live in water. The first one is fish. The child doesn't know to read that. Just he'll write, first one is fish, next one is this, next one is this, next one is this. But even in the examination, they'll give, see, first main, same order, whatever the revision. In the month of January they are given, every day, simply they are giving test. Nothing they are doing. Classwork empty. Revision S. This is the test. One time they'll make the child to write. The same thing. Just they'll put fill in the blanks over.